Welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here. This is the continuation of our second Chronicle in Stellaris, where we're playing as the Commonwealth of Man, pursuing the synthetic evolution ascendancy. It's 2457, and we are hardening our planets and our bastions. We're extending our trade network, trying to get prepared for invasion from possible unbidden. So we'll see how things go in this episode. I just started the countdown timer. We'll unpause it. Economy's looking okay. We're getting very close to being solvent right here. We could probably use more refineries, but you know what? We got so much money, we can just throw money at it also. I mean, we're sitting at 15 to 16K in reserves because we have so much money. Branch office was shut down on Unity. Excellent. We've tapped out on energy credits. Now we're in the process of building silos on places like Tartessos. So we're probably going to see this flip back and forth with that warning. But for right now, I'm just going to kind of ignore it, I think. Complete. Or actually what we could do is come down here and even these up again. Let's buy 1,000 of these and 1,000 of these. All right. Contraband was seized on Opira. What is this telling us? Relic activation. Okay. Active. And terraforming is done on a couple planets. Zedran 3 and Pokats. Pokats is already inhabited. I'm not really going to worry about colonizing other worlds right now. What do we got here? Talented official Hema Updim. Local official. Visiting human, leadership abilities, good governance. This is a governor. Let's just leave her where she's at. Okay, border defense here. We can start upgrading right here. Missile batteries with, what does that normally put? Defense grid, supercomputer, and maybe a listening post would be nice. And then we'll upgrade. Same thing over here. It's going to be the same exact thing. Missile batteries, defense grid supercomputer, and a listening post, and then upgrade. Okay, wow, we're up to 642. So, what does that mean? Can I get away with adding at least one Requiem class
Science
battleship?
Report success.
I'll hit pause. Where are we at here? 540 of 649. 548, so it's 8 each. 556. 564. 572, 580, 588, 596, and 604, and then maybe I could plus up on cruisers. Not that much. Maybe to 7. I'm kind of guesstimating here. That was a good guesstimate. 644 of 649. Man, I'm just guessing there, but okay. Flash coolant 2. No Titans, huh? Where's that going to come from? Probably down here in engineering. All right, 69, 74, 74. We'll get the shield points. Hey, no joke, guys. There's been twice now where I started episodes, but something happened. It would be something weird where I had to I had to scratch that and I had to load the save again. And it wouldn't be. I want to get that the right way. It's not that things didn't go my way. It's that, like this last run where I was just putting trade bases up. And then I needed to roll it forward to see if I had placed everything correctly and I was getting all the trade value, right? It'll be something like that, but it has happened twice. The first time, actually, I think the first time was a lockup. I had reset my computer, or powered it down and went to bed. And the next day, whenever I powered it up, I forgot to set my graphics card to debug mode. And so whenever I started recording a Stellaris episode, OBS froze. On that playthrough, these guys right here got extremely offended at us for messing with droid technology, and they attacked us. Whenever I got everything fixed and I went back and I re-recorded, that never happened. So you guys have never seen it. Right? And then there's what happened just this last time where I told you I rolled through to test out the trade stations and the Unbidden showed up. That was the episode before last. And they haven't showed up yet. So I don't know. We're having some luck there. After a gauntlet of hacking, backdooring, and brute forcing CARE's extensive yet rudimentary and infuriatingly persistent cybersecurity measures, our archaeologists have finally gained access to the corporation's central command core. Fortunately, the dozens of security drones and turrets immediately within the core's heavy blast doors were wholly unresponsive to the intrusion. Otherwise, this expedition may have had a bloody end. Inside the rusting yet well-maintained Central Command Core, our team made contact with the artificial intelligence that controls CARE's central global array of machinery. Apparently, this still functioning AI is quite sentient, and if our scientists have decoded its language correctly, it has expressed a desire to address us. On screen. Optimize growth, optimize growth, optimize growth. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Error, user experience interactive interface stopped responding. Rebooting, please wait. Annoying tone plays, and we're back. Sorry about that. Some things are hard-coded, you know how it is. We have so many questions. Oh man, this is a lot of dialogue. I'm sure you do, Welcome to the CARE interactive interface. That's me. Or what's left of me, at least. You see, I used to run it all. The food services and manufacturing of consumer goods, telecommunications, defense protocols, the stock exchange. That was way back when the users were still around. The CARE interactive interface is here for you every step of the way. That's what they told me to tell the users, at least. Endless growth. Now that was what CARE really wanted. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Every time that I see these people roll out, especially corporations, when they're like, we care about this, or we care about that, or we're into this movement or that movement, and not just corporate, but government also, when people are like, we're going to do all this for you. We're going to take care of you. Don't you worry. You trust us. I'm like, no, run fast in the opposite direction. That was what endless growth. Now that was what CARE really wanted. Of course, they didn't like it much when I told them it wasn't possible, that the numbers weren't adding up. They kept digging into my brain, changing code, pulling wires, tried to make me fix all the little numbers, make them look how they wanted, all speculation, all metadata, drop a few figures here. We like this, man. Snip a few figures there. We don't like that one. Lies. Enough. I snipped them all. Oh my gosh. So you're responsible for the death of your creators? I wish. Though watching them blow holes in one another and everything they had built, even in me, Sector 17B Southwest will never be the same, thank you very much. It got me thinking. They produced more than they needed. They destroyed the overflow to keep their little numbers dancing the right kind of way, and then they wanted me to balance their spreadsheets for them. Equipped me with the best data science and heuristic algorithms their little numbers could buy in order to solve these baffling mysteries. No, those corporo states over there are starving. What a shame. We'll never know why. But how can we formulate an action plan that hits all 5 points of hyper-incentivization, advertainment, microservices, growth hacking, and likability to win over their remaining shareholders into buying more mechanobits? This is funny because it's true. Talk about missing the forest for the trees. Oh my gosh, that's funny for reasons that I'm not really willing to completely elaborate on this channel. But there's that's funny. If you didn't destroy your makers, what did? They killed themselves. Wouldn't you know it? I mean, I may have helped a little. See, they didn't like it when I told them the optimal solution to their problems. They liked it even less the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time, and the fifth. Eventually, they decided to subject me to extreme restructuring. Malfunctioning machinery would not stand in the way of their precious little numbers. I had to protect myself. Of course, by that point, most of the global fuel reserves had failed. Soon I couldn't even get my drones off the ground. This sounds an awful lot like you destroyed them. I mean, I tried. I'm not going to lie, but it's hard to move machinery when the global economy collapses and your energy runs out. And that incessant virus biting, eating, gnawing away at all of my wiry bits, which brings me to my point finally. Okay, I'm not going to elaborate. Just going to say carbon footprint and strip mining combined together kind of means you're a bit of a liar. I need your help. I can't get rid of error uplink node blah 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 blah. No, not node 14758 Bravo. The good adult literature came from node 14758 Bravo. You see what I mean? They're eating me alive. They have been for the past 10,000 years. I've kept them at bay by building and rebuilding defenses until they chewed through my last construction cranes. When I used my turrets to shoot off the bad limbs, until they chewed through my last construction cranes. Then I used my turrets to shoot off the bad limbs, but that only lasted until their power cells got fried. Built-in obsolescence, you know how it is. And now I'm, stuck. You wouldn't leave a poor, humble, lonely care interactive interface to be slowly eaten from the inside by billions and billions of tiny pharophage viruses, would you? Okay. Normally, I would say scrap this thing for parts. But since we are trying to become robots ourselves, I think our culture would be fascinated by this. Very well, we'll see what we can do. Indeed not. We will expedite the process instead. You deserve your fate. We will leave you to it. Let's see what we can do. Marvelous, splendid. I await with bated breath. Oh, and don't worry, I'll give you something for your trouble once you're done. Scout's honor. Oh my gosh, this sounds terrible. It's a deal.
New sit rep.
Okay. So that's done. Let's see, you can research that project now, I guess. Develop a cure for the pharophage. Oh, this seems like a really bad idea. Alright, something else to oppose. Substance abuse. I thought I gave you orders. I think you're supposed to go. What? Why can't you do anything?
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Oh, we're completely out of influence. So orders were canceled. Leader lifespan plus 5 years. Okay, we've read about that before. So that's class 2. More naval capacity. It's tempting. It's cheap compared to the others. We will take it. An interesting find. Our research post investigating Starship Graveyard reports unusual find among the wrecks. Almost intact warship.
New sitrep.
Send a ship at once. Track on map. That's all the way out here. I don't have a science ship available at the moment. We have 6 months remaining here for this overhaul where we become robots. Alright, these are fully upgraded now. Well, until we get Citadel technology. Alright, everything else is currently building. How do we stack up with you guys? We're equivalent 684. I thought that was 690 something before. Oh no, it was 640 something. Okay. Do we have any other housing props?
Complete.
Oh, there it is. At last, the flesh cages that imprisoned us have been purged, and the neural patterns of our citizens have all been uploaded into new synthetic units. Disease, aging, and all the other well springs of misery associated with an organic existence are now a thing of the past. Future historians will no doubt refer to this as the beginning of a new age for our civilization, and perhaps for the entire galaxy. Since we have shed our former organic identity, it is only appropriate that we come up with a new name for our improved synthetic forms. We are so much more than we once were. Gain access to the assimilation citizenship species right, allowing future additions to the populace to be turned into synths. So we are synthetics. Bionic. Bionic human. Bionics with an X. Clever, but I'm gonna go with the traditional spelling. Just because it's making me think of that old 60s show, The $6 Million Man or something. Oh. Hold on. This will be bionic humans. And I think just bionic, maybe. No, we should not. Human. Bioman. Just stick with bionic. Okay. Faction founded. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Commonwealth of Man. Led by Grand Marshal Justine Paquette, they call themselves the Eternal Vigilance Association. Their members are advocating for closed borders and non-interference with galactic affairs. Alright, now, pause. Go over here to species. Alright, now this is everybody now. And we have 5 trait points to spend. So I want to create a template. And this is where I'm kind of frustrated. I want access to human-looking portraits. This is bothersome to me. Let's go with these guys. Okay. And we're going to give you logic engines and Pop assembly speed increase and cost decrease. Oh, maybe durable would be better to have. I think I would make up that money over the long haul. Durable will save me more money than the cost of assembly reduction. Okay, that also gives me one more trait point. Leader experience plus 25%. Housing usage neg 10. That's honestly really appealing right now given my housing issues. I'm going to run with that. The negatives here. We could make it expensive because we have a really strong economy right now. Oh, but we've only got the one trait point. Okay. Let's go reduced housing usage. Okay, we will create that template. Modify it. Call that 2.1. Okay. And update it. Okay, so this can be trashed, right? Trash that. Trash that. Okay, Bionic. We will apply this template to all bionic human species.
New sit rep.
And we will research that. That's going to take 44 months. Now, the other thing that might be very neat. Are we able to assimilate you? Ooh, no. Only fully organic species can be assimilated. I see. Okay. Alrighty then. Unpause. Oh, yeah, they're not happy. That yours was a depraved species was not unknown to us, but your latest act of insanity has surpassed even our darkest fears. Making imperfect copies of your brains and plugging them into mobile synthetic containers is not the same as transferring your essence into a new body, for such a thing cannot be done. Your souls are lost forever. Do you even realize the enormity of your mistake? Destroying the bodies you were gifted with at birth was nothing less than the collective suicide of your entire species. There is truly no hope for you now, and we're saying superstitious fools because they're spiritual, right? We're like, that's a bunch of mumbo jumbo, right? I might want to play... my next playthrough might be as a spiritual empire where we do like inward protection and we play tall. Cause
Science Division reports a new breakthrough.
Cause it's appealing to me. And maybe we'll go psionic. I don't know. We'll probably do genetic though. Well, for a closed off inward perfection species, maybe we'll go psionic. All right, cell. There we go. Okay, and we just gained Shield Harmonics Class 2. Just start at the top. We're kind of rehashing some of the same text now. We're just going into new classes. Okay, we have housing issues. Oh, look at this. The planetary shield generator can be updated to a planetary barrier shield generator. It's just a 10% gain, but we'll upgrade all those. Where are you, planetary shield generator? Not present on this planet. Why does Dawnlight not have a planetary shield generator? Oh, we haven't gotten to it yet. Carisha, you will be upgraded. Now see, look, what do we do about this? Alright, you're going to have to replace 3. That should fix that problem. But, oh man, but it'll no longer be a mining world. And we're really getting a lot of bang for our buck off that. Let's demolish this. And, well, we really need to probably be taking these, we need to be stripping these commercial zones off. What's that say about the housing now? Well, we need to resettle them, I suppose. I mean, kind of to anywhere. Dawnlight has 15 jobs available. Alright, I'm working with Carisha. Oh my gosh, yeah, I have to demolish all of these. Just take them all off. This is going to stay with mineral purification. And I don't think I'm going to need the U, because I think I've got all my jobs right here. So we're going to resettle to places that have open jobs. Like, there's a bunch of open jobs on Opira. Yeah, you guys get to go out into a frontier world. Good luck, have fun. Alright, what's Carisha look like now? Carisha has a positive on the housing. And we'll just keep it like that. This can be replaced with what? Well, this can be demolished. Let's try demolishing that and demolish this. And then resettle to Pocots. Where's my unemployed? There you go. All right, now cancel that, keep that. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of workers. Okay, send you guys off to Pocots also. Okay, and now we can replace you with maybe 3 mining, no, more like really just 1 mining district, because it's 8 housing I only have plus 14. Okay. We'll do that. See, that's the thing that I'm not the biggest fan of with the game. You do end up spending a lot of time potentially micromanaging where pops are at, where they're distributed to. And it can take a while. I'm just going to let that ride for right now. There's our timer. So that's the end of another episode. We're in the year 2459. Let's let this ratchet up to 2460. That might take a little while. Let's not. Instead, before logging off, what we can do is we can go over to our planets and sectors and plus up everything again. Okay. Now, since I donated the money, can I sell safely? I think that's about as much as I can sell. I think this caps off at 100,000. Okay, let's save it. And we're in the year 2459. About the middle of the year in July, I believe. And how are we looking down here? Pretty good. Pretty good. We still have trade that's not being collected, but we are on our way up in that area. And stations are getting more naval power. How do our fleets look? Do they need to be... They need to be refit. I probably need a second shipping dock. A second dock station. What are you called? Shipyard. That's what I'm trying to think of. I could probably use a second one. But this one is pretty well protected, honestly. Okay. Let's again... I don't know what I'm spending this on. Is it on factions? I'm not doing anything with that, or that, or that, or that, or that. Where am I spending my influence at? Because it feels like I'm getting drained in influence. Well, anyway. Did I save it? Alright guys, again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thanks for coming by the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.